Hello students, I am Santosh Kumar Singh, your subject teacher of biology. Yesterday you have learned about the topic plant tissue, and today we will discuss about the animal tissue. The animal tissue are similar to the plant tissue, but these are very much different from plant tissue because in plant tissue you have learned about the apical meristematic tissue, lateral meristematic tissue, intercalary meristematic tissue, simple and permanent tissue. These are provide the structure to the plant, but animal tissue are quite different to plant tissue. These tissue are present in animals. So let's start the topic. Before the start the topic, please stay at home and remain healthy. The animal tissue are of four types. First is epithelial tissue, second is connective tissue, third is muscular tissue, and fourth is nervous tissue. So today we will discuss about the two types of tissue. First is epithelial tissue and second is connective tissue. What is the epithelial tissue? It is the protective tissue covering the entire animal body internally and externally. It is simplest tissue. Internally and externally means it provides the internal structure as well as internal structure. It makes the skin, covers the skin, and it also a part of kidney, liver and other parts. The types of epithelial tissue is squamous, ciliated, cuboidal, glandular and columnar. These are different types of epithelium tissue. So let's start the squamous epithelium tissue. It is a part of or types of epithelial tissue. It is located on the skin lining of alveoli of lungs, blood vessels, cheeks, etc. The structure, this is flat and polygonal cells arranged as tiles. Function, it provide protection, diffusion and osmosis. Squamous tissue are flat tissue and they provide the protection. It occurs in the skin. Next one, cuboidal. It located on glands, ducts, germinal layer of ovary. The structure is cube-like or isodiametric cells, and the function of cuboidal epithelium, that is secretion and absorption. The next one tissue is columnar epithelium tissue. It is located at the lining of stomach, intestine and genital duct. And the structure of columnar epithelial tissue is pillar or column-like cells resting on thin membrane, and the function of columnar epithelium tissue is protection, absorption and secretion. So you can see in picture also these tissues are elongated, long size. So this is the columnar cell. These also have nucleus and basement membrane. Next one, ciliated. The word refers to cilia. As you have seen the paramecium, it has large number of cilia. Similar, the cells have the cilia is called ciliated epithelium tissue. Location, lining of respiratory tract, fallopian tube and nephron. Structure, cuboidal columnar cells with fine hair-like cilia. The function of ciliated epithelium, the protection, spreading of mucus. Cilia sets gases and liquid in motion. The next one is glandular epithelium tissue. The glandular word refers to gland-like structure. It means they contain the gland and the structure cubical cells branched and unbranched. The function is glandular tissue is secretion. Now discuss about the connective tissue. Means connect and bind different tissue or organ. Cells are loosely spaced and embedded in an intercellular matrix. So connective tissue connect to different types of tissue. Where it is located? Connective tissue located in between the other tissue. Structure, cell embedded in matrix secreted by them, and elastic and non-elastic fibers. Function, what is the function of connective tissue? To bind and support other tissue. So let's understand the structure of connective tissue. This is a type of connective tissue that is called areolar tissue. Where areolar tissue is located? It is located between the tissue and the organ, and the structure is cells embedded in a matrix of elastic and inelastic fibers. What is the function? Function is binding and repair of body tissue. Next one, the tendon. What is tendon? Tendon connect muscles to bones, and the structure, these are non-elastic fiber of white color. Tendon connect muscles to bone and fibrous, great strength but limited flexibility. So tendons connect muscles and bones, and the function of tendon is connect muscles to the bone, and the structure is non-elastic fiber of white color. These are the white in color. So you can see in this picture the tendon connect the bones with the muscles. These are located between the bones and muscles. Next one, the ligament. Ligament connect two bones. The difference is tendon and ligament. Always it is a very important question. That is, what is the difference between tendon and ligament? Ligaments connect bone to bones, and it is elastic, contain very little matrix and have strength. The next one, connective tissue, is cartilage. It is semi-rigid flexible matrix made of collagen fibers and sugar and protein. It provides support and flexibility. It is less hard compared to bone. So what is a bone? Bone located, where it is location? Location is skeleton of vertebrates. Means our whole body is made up of bones. How many bones are in our body? In adult and child. So in our body there are 206 bones. The structure of bone is consist of osteoblast. These are made up of osteoblast cell embedded in a hard matrix of calcium and phosphorus with circular canal called Haversian canal. So it is found in the hard matrix substances, and the canal are present between them, that is called Haversian canals. So today we have study about the connective tissue and epithelial tissue. Please stay at home and remain healthy. Tomorrow we will discuss about the next topic, that is rest to tissue, that is muscular tissue and nervous tissue. So once again, thank you, and do the exercise. If you have any doubt, please give the feedback, remark in your WhatsApp group. Thank you. Have a nice day.